Hello. Hello, guys. Alright. I got work to do. I don't want to do the work, but I gotta do the work. You gotta do the work. You gotta do the work. So, alright. I need, if you guys show up and are starting to listen to this, please talk to me. You know what? I'm gonna let's go see what they're doing right now. Because if I join their group, at least I'll have someone to talk to for a little bit here. Because I just gotta dig. I gotta dig. We gotta dig. We gotta dig. I must finish. I must finish the digging. Just so it can be done and I can... I'm so close. I'm so close. We gotta finish. So we're gonna dig. Before we dig, let's go see what they're doing. Oh, okay, they're that way. That's not town. Are they at the frozen place? I think they're at the frozen place. Well, I know how to get there at least. Been there many times. That, I have not noticed how good that looks from a distance before. That looks so good from a distance. It does. I think they are there. Oh, well, Blue's left. I already had a small conversation with Blue's, with Groove. Came over to the place and I got to see someone with a gape jaw. I love when I can do that to people. It's kind of fun. They are not here. If they're here, they're very far out here. Darn. Oh. Okay. What's that? You're alright. It's okay. Is that just like a ruined portal next to a vanilla villager hut? Do vanilla villager huts even come in this? I don't think I've seen this one. I don't know. Alright, I guess I'll go back. Oh well. They're too far out. I don't want to just like jump into their conversation. That's just wrong. I want to interject more fluidly. Why is that like... Okay. This doesn't matter. We dig. We dig. Well, at least I dig. I dig, and hopefully you guys listen or talk. Or I am looking to have conversations with the people in chat. Please feel free to come up with topics, and we will talk about them, or I will, well, mention them and then move on to a different subject because I don't find that to be one to talk about. But the most likely, Whatever you guys talk about, I'm willing to have a conversation towards it. So, that I am live, right? Yeah, I am live. Okay. Just making sure that... Oh, hello, Mr. Johns. I'm fine. My stomach almost agrees with that, which is good. Had a lovely morning for that type of stuff. Yeah, I'm never here. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do what I'm always freaking doing. Digging a hole. But I'm so close to finishing digging the hole. We need to finish the hole. We gotta finish. It's time to finish. It's time to finish that so that I can move on to other things. So we gotta go do it. I gotta figure out what to do with those skulls. And because it's now daytime, I can get a good repair going, so we should probably do that. Let's actually switch this over here and get a really good repair going. Hi. I should get out my other pickaxes, honestly. And that's kind of why they exist. Well, while we're waiting for that to reset, let's grab my other pickaxes, actually. We aren't even using the Silk Touch one right now, so I'm going to go ahead and just put that one away and switch. Which is weird. I don't ever switch that out. Okay, we're going to pull out Eleanor. Maybe even Nose Goblin, and we'll put away Smooth Pickin'. I don't need the bow. I don't think we need that. There was something that I needed it for the other day, but we don't need it right now. Right now, I'm gonna switch this. We're doing less attacking and more working, so there. There's not that much moss there. I needed it for something other than moss. I don't remember what it was, but I needed it for something. It doesn't matter. Is the time yet? 5 seconds. Well, now 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, the lights. Yeah, you're right. It was the lights. Huh. They didn't do 2. Whatever. Should probably take out a bunch of this and shrink it down too. It's getting a little tall. Can put that in storage, but right now I'm just gonna stick it here. Gets it out of my way for the moment. Okay. Yeah, this is what we got left. This is everything. For the record, when I started digging this, probably Thursday or Friday, I started really going at it. It was up... here. So it may look like there's a lot to do, but a lot has been done. For the record, a lot has been done. I can't believe I put it so touch away. That's, and at this point, I just don't care about getting all the blocks. I'm only putting the blocks away because it annoys me to be carrying them. Out of habit more than anything. I do want some of this diorite on my main bar right here. I'm going to put this here. going to need the diorite. Okay. I need to use the bathroom, so 1 second. Alright. I hit play. Don't lie. Dog is staring at me, wondering why I'm not going upstairs right now. It's like, I can't, dog. Dog, I can't go upstairs. Stop staring at me. So here's what we're doing. We're digging out layer at a time, and then we can look up here. Aim right like that, and then we go. I forgot to put a block here. And it removes large amounts of area very quickly. There, and now we go up to the next one, which is this layer. We complete the row a little bit to make it easier to do it. There we go. Look up, find the spot. There. We do it again. Now we do it a lot. I'm actually learning something about how water updates in Minecraft doing this too. This is, for such a simple subject, it comes up very, it's like studying water IRL. Like, water has so many different properties. There's so many things to learn about it. And I'm learning a lot about water in this. So, look up there. You see that? You see how it's not complete? How it's like not reaching all the way to the top? I don't know why. Well, I kind of know why. I think I know why. Because that area is flat. It's flat, and there are source blocks in a corner thing to make it so that it should update and flood the whole area, and there should be no, there should be nothing. There should be nothing there. But that's there. And I've had to think about that to figure out why. And I suppose since there's nothing else going on right now, you found good land in real life, Onion Island. Onion land. Ugh. The idea that the realization of the thing that I worked so hard on is related to that weed disturbs my brain a little bit. Anyways, it's in Japan. Of course it is. Wait, but Goodland's about about being able to replicate it. Is it a place where you like build your own amusement? Right there. Just for onions. No, that's not good land. That's definitely not good land. Get some of that. Get it out of the way. Now you made me lose my train of thought. I literally don't know what I was talking about, but I thought it was something important. Oh, water. Update thing. So, actually it is from this point over. I'm actually surprised it's from this point over. Maybe that is the issue. That might slowly fix itself as I flatten it out in this direction. Okay, okay. That's different than what I thought it was going to be. Can I remove this? Like if I look here, I want to do this one from up here. So we have a new holiday UHC out, a shorty. And we have new people added once again. I find that interesting. Hopefully you guys find that interesting. There. And so hopefully when I remove this next layer, that goes 2 more blocks back this way. I'm actually kind of curious about that. Let's get this finished up so I can see it. Water grows onions. Right, don't hold that against it. It was in teams, yes. Can I tell you, the whole thing's out? It's only like an hour long or something, I think. Yeah, it's a special holiday one. We just did a really small area with some presents chests and stuff like that. It's not a truly serious one. But it was a good one. I think we enjoyed it. I'm testing my own memory here, which is kind of sad, but I'm pretty sure it was me, Hun, Arcus, and Silent this time for my team. Okay, I think we're good to do the next row, right? That looks fine. I want to get that one too. There. There. Yeah, keep talking with me. Come up with things to talk about. How's everything going on everyone else's things going on this time of year? Because there's lots of things going on this time of year. It's the time of year for things. Because it's the end of the year. And all the things happen at the end of the year. There's so many things. How is everyone doing with the things and the goings and the ons and the holidays and families and... How is everybody doing with all that stuff? That looks good. Oh, wait, I'm repairing the wrong row. We're supposed to be repairing this row. Oops. There. I fooled myself because it was this row last time, but every time we do this, the row moves one forward, and my brain told me I had to do that. Anyways. Oh. I saw some ore floating up. Did I get that? It was just copper, so I'm not gonna like, search for it. Good here. Oh, I do want to get that. Oh, full. Good enough right now. I'm gonna have to get the copper put into blocks in a moment here. Oh, wrapping the gifts. At some point, gotta wrap gifts. That always falls upon me. Because I guess between me and Hunt, I do them well. So I get stuck with it. Son-in-law came by today to deliver steaks, which is interesting. His gift, well, one of the gifts. It's interesting. That is both a very thoughtful gift, and I don't say it in a bad way. I don't say it's not a thoughtful gift in a bad way. It's because there's a few different ways that people buy gifts. One of the main ways is that people just kind of buy, like, something to get the gift over with, what they think that maybe someone might kind of sort of like, but not care enough to, like, look into it. Another big way of doing gifts is, what would I want? And adjust according to what they would want. That man loves his steak. He loves the beef. He loves the meats. He loves cooking stuff on grills. He's huge into that stuff. He's got like three grills at his house, and the house is not that expensive, but the grills are that type of thing. So if he's gifting us like really expensive steak, it's because he's putting thought into it. I don't care for steak, but I appreciate the thought. It's one of those scenarios where you can appreciate the thought that it's literally the thought that counts. And I say I don't care for steak, not in the way that I don't care for, I would not eat it and enjoy it. It's that I wouldn't eat it and enjoy it as much as the average individual. I've talked about that a lot before, where I'm more interested in having a hamburger than a good steak. That type of thing. Where most people hear me say that and be like, sacrilege! And so many people, they insist upon, like, rare to medium rare and all that crap, and I'm just, I don't care. Yeah, but that's the thing. Once you get to a certain level of beef, turning it into a burger is actually worse. This is Wagyu stuff. It's like that expensive, fancy stuff. Now, I don't say that in a way where, I mean, this makes a great steak because it's got lots and lots of marbling. It's good beef, or good meat with good marbling, which makes an excellent steak. That's what makes Wagyu good. What it does not do is make a good burger. You want a slightly leaner meat to make a burger. It's like the complete opposite. Would you have a bad burger if you had Wagyu? No. But it would be, it's like a waste of that. And the reason that type of steak is so good is because you have it at a certain temperature and a certain level and a certain rareness, and you're trying to actually enjoy the taste of the meat as it is without, before, like, sear it, but don't cook it type of thing. And I don't care. I've grown up in such a way where the idea of rare to medium rare is terrifying. My dad cooked. And if he cooks, you don't eat rare. You're putting your life at risk. I say that quietly in case he's outside the door or something like that. Yeah, I'll enjoy it, but I'll be happier knowing just that he gave that, trying to, because he knows that he would love it, and he's sacrificing something that he would love to give it away to someone else. And he's like that. He does that with a lot of stuff. I appreciate his gifts. I don't. I try to tell my kids I don't need anything. And it's not that I don't want anything, because obviously I'm human. I want stuff. But the stuff that I want is kind of, well, more specific, and they only know me so well, but so they kind of get what they try to tailor what they would get me according to what they think that would be good for, you know, like a normal human would do. I don't want to be like, oh, yay, you got me this thing for an anime that I kind of hate because you know I like anime type of thing. And I don't want them to see that look on my face when I'm like, oh goody. I don't care, but oh goody. And I feel bad. That makes me feel bad. So I tried to tell them, really, you don't need to get me anything. I'm happy just to have you here. Because it's about the same, the joy that I will get out of the thing that I don't care about that they got is the same equivalent to the joy that I will get about playing a little bit of euchre with them. Or a game of poker, or some liar's dice, or it's the same thing. You know, that type of thing. What time of day is it? Oh! Gotta go repair quick. I need pumpkins. I need to repair. Oh, I'm gonna run out of time. Give me some pumpkins quick. Pumpkins. I got 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Made it! I made it! Nice. Okay, let's get some more pumpkins. That'll allow me to get 3 trades today instead of 2. Come on. Oh, are you gonna be a jerk? Come on. All right, you know what? Fine. Are you planning anything to eat right now? Question mark. I just realized I'm hungry. You're not going to reset, are you? Oh, you did! There we go. Messaging Han, 1 second. There we go. Alright, we got a little bit of room still. Yeah, we're good. I should do a drop-off. I don't want to do a drop-off. I'm just going to keep going with this particular removal. Yeah, so what I've been doing is shaving upwards, and then when I get to the top layer, I remove the top layer, because honestly, I'm not sure which way is faster. So I'm just doing both. Oh, she's still editing. Okay. I want that gravel. The other stuff can float away. I want the gravel. Gravel is in slightly less supply than the other stuff. There. Nice and flat. Because I want that to spread further. Did it spread further? Wait, I forgot to watch it. Hold on. I think it did. I think it spread out. Well, it'll spread. Oh, if I do this. Because that's where the source blocks are, right there. I've been blocking up the holes. Oh no. Did I screw this up? Hold on. I might have screwed this up. Music doesn't seem to be working. No, music's on. It's just on Vintage Story at the moment. Souls. There we go. Okay, so if I put this down here... No, that's source block. Okay, we're good. We're good. Yeah, it's pretty quiet. Well, I could change it. It's also, there's a lot of ambient sound when we're doing the water stuff. And you just... I have been wanting to see what it looks like right here. That's 0 source block. But it's there. Source block there. Huh. What about here? No source block. Source block there. And source block here, right? So then why doesn't this connect to... I'm so confused with this stuff, man. Yeah. I should really use the magma blocks. They're more dangerous to use for me personally. But if you break it, the soul sand will send itself into the top of the water. As a remnant of what it was doing just a moment ago. It has a little bit of residual bubbles and like shoots it upwards. So what if I do this? Okay, hold on. Let's look where we are. We're right here. So here.
Where's the man? The knees?
Mm-hmm. Oh, you know where I am. You guys know where I am. It's where I always am.
Where could he be?
What's up?
Hello.
To show you my map art. My most recent map art.
Oh, yo. Okay.
This is now a show and tell.
Is it a dog?
No.
What did you say? It looks really good. I just can't identify it immediately. What?
It's a European robin. They're very fat and fluffy and cute.
Okay, see, I was trying to figure out what the top half incorporated to the bottom half combined together to be. So I was trying to figure out the whole figure. I could see now. I see the robin is on a stick.
Hi. What time do you want to leave?
Nailed it.
6:10, 6 o'clock?
6 o'clock should be fine.
6 o'clock is still okay.
Yeah.
And we...
Sorry, Hun is asking.
Sorry.
You don't need to say sorry.
When you come up at 6, bring your water so we can get it refilled.
Okay. I'm still here. This looks really good, Fedrin. Of course it looks really good.
I thought just... That is amazing. Wait, is this another Fedrin thing?
Yes.
Fedrin!
It's a Christmas card.
Fedrin,
it's a Christmas card.
You're amazing. That is all.
She can hear you for a moment. She said yay.
My hair is all pulled up wacky to go work out.
Yeah, you were.
It's crazy to go work out.
Thank you, hon.
Taking my shoes with me.
Okay.
Again.
Did you just throw this one together?
No, I took time. It took like, I don't know, what was it? Did I start it yesterday or did I do it today?
Yeah, you started yesterday. So maybe one combined stream started late.
Yeah, I guess it was
yesterday.
like, one stream and then I
So
did the text.
three-ish hours.
The text today. So yeah.
I'm still flabbergasted whenever I see one of these things.
She's really, really good at this. It's
I'm having
impressive.
fun. I'm having fun.
You have found a
important.
talent that relates to the current goings on in the server, and it's going very well. And let me throw it back to you. Unless that was unless that was for me.
You
Throw
can
that
have
back.
one. You can,
It's a card for you. Keep
I
it
didn't
and
like
hang it up.
sign it or anything, but
Thank you.
hypothetically,
How's
if
it
you,
look on this?
if you wanted to, you could like rename it something and then like make a copy and like give it to someone so that it's like a Christmas card and it says like "Merry Christmas, hon," or, you know, like
That's a cool idea.
yeah,
Well, she's seen it now, so I can't do it to her.
yeah. Well, hypothetically, that was the idea. I've been told I should look at your wool farm. Is that down here?
Oh yeah. Have you not seen? Have you not
I
seen?
haven't seen much of your space lately.
Now, this is one of the first things. I don't know why I felt an urge to do the wool farm early on, and this one works different. I actually like when you're building underwater. You need to do things differently. The glass is in their head,
Ah.
Oh.
and the hopper is over that glass.
Oh, yeah. Because it goes up when it gets sheared, right?
Oh, that's smart.
The item appears in the top of their hitbox, which is into the next block above them, and that
And you get some
will shoot up.
Yeah.
So that's why. And so it's got to be completely surrounded in that plus sign area to make sure that it goes straight up. It still drops. It's like 1% of the time, you might see one just fly straight up into the air, well, into the water. But yeah, because it gets through. But I don't care. It works underwater. I like it.
Very nice, very nice.
You also have some glow squid brands.
Is there a way to stop those? You can't, right?
If you light it up enough, but
Oh, just like the lights.
yeah, they need darkness. Well, no, wait, they need darkness and they need specific blocks. I just never remember what specific blocks are.
I don't know if it's specific blocks. I think it's the specific areas.
I think it's like certain types of like stone, basically. It's not like a very limited list, but I think it's. Or am I thinking of? I don't know. It's either axolotls or glow squid that have like a. Basically, like natural stone kind of spawning list.
Well, yeah, they show up in the middle of the water, so I don't think that it might be the axolotls for that.
Yeah, it might be the axolotls I'm thinking of.
The darkness is the important part. Darkness and the no exposure to the sky.
Is there water breathing in the whole thing, or just like the top?
Well, kind of. That
Most
far
of
corner
it.
down there, all the way down to that farthest corner, there is it doesn't reach. Because I did the math to figure out the exact point to make it so that it reaches all the way down to that far corner. And Minecraft does not agree with that math.
Well, I mean, you know, spheres in Minecraft, they're great.
They don't go great together.
No.
So I'm probably going to take the whole thing and just move it more towards the center of the base. I thought the base would end up being a little bit bigger. I don't want to dig anymore.
No,
so
you're done.
I think this is like size wise, I'm done. I'm not going to dig any further out.
you're not gonna
I was
do
good. Yeah, I think this is big enough.
It's pretty
it's,
scary.
It is.
You would agree?
GBGBs, you know?
Yeah, I'm not a big
wait
fan
till
of
it's all
deep
lit.
water in real life.
Oh, I hate swimming. I actually do.
I like swimming, but I'm not a fan of like water you can't see the bottom of, you know?
Well, this is definitely that.
Yeah, it is. Truly.
It is kind of fun that right now, when you're up there and you come in and you just see the wall over here, it's like, oh yeah, that's a big area. And then you go down a little lower, it's like, oh! You got to do that to McGroove last night. That was kind of fun.
Oh. Bringing people into your base, scaring them.
Well, I was busy digging, and I said, I'm just digging. He's like, yeah, I'm sure you are. I was like, yeah, you have no idea.
Are you gonna do more like floating farms?
Did I show you the weird thing that this guy does with where the glass is right now? I don't know. I showed one person here. I don't know if I showed you.
Yeah,
though.
I don't think you showed me.
Okay, hold on. I tried changing this out for trapdoors because I think the trapdoors would look better, right? Hold on. I'm gonna get some of those. and get some moss. It doesn't have a spot over there yet. This moss is going to be easier to take out when I'm done. Okay. And I actually put my silk touch away. Huh! I never do that, but it was in my way when I was digging. There we go. Okay, so I gotta do this kind of quickly, obviously, because he's gonna be derpy. I'll do like the first couple or so.
Mm-hmm.
Now, obviously, there's no water in there right now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, now there's no water.
Mm-hmm.
Because the trapdoors do keep the water from going in. So now let's go ahead and take something from this one. We'll take some oak saplings and toss them into this. Look at what he's doing.
Yeah, he's trying to like swim into the trapdoor or something.
He stops at every single one. There's no water there.
Yeah,
He's just stopping. I don't know.
Weird.
This is interesting.
Yeah, he's like checking this side to be like, can I reach anything from here?
He can't.
Maybe?
There's nothing to path to. There's no platforms.
What
There's
is-
literally void, basically.
Hmm. Very strange.
And he just... Isn't it weird? I mean, I wasn't worried about making him fast. I really wasn't, because I wouldn't do this deceptive design if I wanted him to be fast. But not this slow.
Mm-hmm.
Where he just stops to look at you and think about the world every single time he goes a block forward.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Is the trapdoor like a?
That's one theory. That
like
the
a chest
trapdoors are
that
trying
they
to
check
open
in?
them.
Yeah.
That they're trying to open a door.
Oh, maybe.
But do they open trapdoors?
Don't think so.
So I don't know.
Interesting. Interesting.
It's a very strange mechanic. There's some very weird mechanics when you add water to this scenario, and this is definitely one of them. He's done. He doesn't have any more to go look at. Make him go a little bit further because it's kind of fun. There you go, buddy. Find that. Start walking. Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah, I know like sometimes you have like open trapdoors for things to walk over, but I didn't think like closed trapdoors would cause that kind of problem.
Right. Scupple saying that is because I see trap doors to walk as walkable spots. Yeah, kind of what she was saying. The thing is, first of all, they're like this, so they're top up or they're top down, which means there's not really a block that they see. I don't think, because it's not tall enough. And second, even if they did, where are they going to walk to? There's no place to pathfind to.
Yeah. That's a weird one. You found a weird one.
Yeah, and this is, by the way, before these are new, so they weren't trying to go to there. They weren't trying to go here. It's just them. It's just an odd one.
Well, I'll leave you to that.
All right.
Report back when the science.
Yeah.
Science.
No, we figured that one out.
I don't know if I'll ever figure that one out, honestly. I figured it out. I use glass.
Yeah, I guess that works, and so it works.
Yeah. All right. Have a good one, veteran.
Thank you.
Later,
If
Armo.
I don't see you until after.
Okay. You probably will.
Okay.
Merry Christmas. Also, hello, Scumble. I did see you there. In the middle of discussing with them at the moment, so... I did see you. It really is a weird mechanic. I don't know why it's doing it like that. I really wish I could switch it out because it would look so much better. If only the game had vertical slabs. Night till she's bored. Just go ahead and put these in here now. Oh, there's still one more. Okay. Come on, buddy. There. Now, where'd that go? There. That's what he's supposed to do. They don't even have horizontal glass slabs. Yeah. Well, I would be fine with just vertical slabs of some kind, as long as one is slightly... You know, what I had. Trapdoors that are... You could see through a little... I wanted that. I have it. I was wondering if that updated that. Didn't. I don't know. It's so weird. Like this is all source blocks along here. It doesn't update that. Very weird. Fixing them pathfinding would make mob farms worse. I don't like that type of logic. As much as I like using some of the mechanics in the game to do like things that shouldn't work, I would prefer things are in the correct fashion and then figure out mechanics around that, even if it breaks the mechanics that are currently in the game. Like, that's the Redstoner's argument for quasi-power stuff. It would break so much redstone if they fixed that bug. Then don't use that bug! Fix it! Frickin' fix it! I hate that bug! It doesn't make any frickin' sense! The quasi-power thing angers my brain so much in this game. Fix it. Frickin' fix it. It'll break stuff, yes. It's still wrong. Hi, Zach. Hello, Raiders of Fedrin. As I consume my dinner. Alright, so I've been waiting to show something to you guys. Okay, so let's do some illustration here. So, we're going to talk IRL construction for a minute here. Let's get some stuff for this. I need a crafting bench just for a moment here. And this is gonna be like stuff that's really easy to figure out. So I'm gonna over-explain it, but it really makes the video make a lot more sense. All right, so I got a video. Every once in a while, I'll be watching stuff from like guys who do construction because I love to see the derpy things that happen sometimes in like inspections and stuff like that. Like somebody wires a house so that when you flip the switch, the hairdryer turns on, or flushing the toilet turns on the water in the kitchen. That type of thing. I love seeing that type of stupid stuff. It's kind of fun. So we're going to talk like when you build a building, you start with your base frame, right? The structurally sound part of the building. The load-bearing stuff. I know all of you have heard the term load-bearing. The heavy-duty part of the building that makes it so the rest of the building stays up. And then to add to the building beyond the load-bearing stuff, to support things like the roof, you then have joists that are going across this way, that are still really heavily structurally sound and that will hold up the rest of the building. And it's actually, instead of like this, it's not so much like this as it's like up here. Like you attach them so that they're supported by the frame. It's not exactly like this, but it just makes sense when I look at it when I describe it this way. So then you build the stuff like on top of that. You have your main frame, then you have your joists that go across. And then on top of this, you put your roof. Right? Everyone following me so far? The joists are supporting the roof. The roof is attached to, like, down here. Like, it's direct connection. It's like a pyramid. Like, it actually is supported by gravity. Makes sense? This is why pyramids work so good, because they're gravity. It's like the triangle thing. That's what makes it strong. So hold on. And I had to say that because even though 99% of us probably understand that, there's one person that might look at the video that I'm about to show you and be like, oh, that's a cool idea. No! This is not a good... Hold on. Get it up here. It's a very short. Let me just hold on. Do you see this? Do you see this junk right here? This is the joist. This is the roof. They attached the roof under the joist. Across the entire build. And they say in the video, they were talking. They see the guy talking in the background. The guy in the main video is just like, oh no, oh no, oh no. And then there's a guy talking to him in the background that's basically saying, yeah, I called up the guy, and he was trying to justify that this is a good idea. Let me see if I can look at the comments. The amount of work that went into making that wrong is impressive. Mm-hmm. It literally costs less money and time and effort to just do it right. Where's my favorite one? Hold on. Yeah, there's the guy in the background saying when I spoke to him on the phone, he tried to defend it. Oh, here's my favorite. Okay. So basically, the roof is holding the house up. Now, technically, that is not what's occurring here. The roof is not literally holding up the house. That is a technically wrong term. But since the actual build itself is just as equally technically wrong, I think that makes that statement right. I think it's so wrong that it's correct in how dumb this actually is. How do you get to the point where you have things like, because you're looking at this here, I don't think we actually get to see yeah, okay, there's walls here. There are walls here. Somebody thought, this is good enough. Let's just go ahead and start finishing this up. We're going to put in the walls. Did nobody look at that and say, huh? I don't think I've ever seen another build that looks quite like that. I'm hoping that this is the build. You know what? I'm not hoping that this is the building inspection. I'm hoping this is the electrician that came in and looked up and just went, oh no, and called the building inspector. Because that's junk. I want to hear that the plumbing guy came in and said, that is an incorrect way of building a roof. Because it's not that complicated of a thought. They had one look at it and went, that's not my job. Yeah, but you need to work under that. There's not your job. There's not your problem, and my life is on the line working in this place. It's just, what the hell? Yeah. Any trade person walks in, says nope, and walks back out. Can you hear the phone call to your boss that says, I am unwilling to work in this house because it is unsafe for me to walk in that door? Because, I'll tell you one thing, the guy who did the walls did not have that opinion. The guy, I'm wondering if it's the same guy or it's the same crew, because it's definitely the same stupid. I don't know. Yeah. No, this is a home inspection. That means it's new construction. Probably. Yeah, that's... I saw that one the other day, and I had to share that. I had to share that. And I had to describe it all the way across, including how the joists work and all that stuff, because someone might not know that. He didn't. That person didn't. So it's possible. I need to wreck my frame here. And I don't usually do like reaction vids or anything like that. And that's not a reaction vid because that, well, it's a reaction to a vid, but every once in a while I really gotta share. And the fact that I actually didn't have room in my inventory to show you guys that, I think I need to go empty my inventory. How empty are you? You know what? We can use we can store some stuff in here. Hold this, please. Thank you. Oh, I gotta put Silk Touch back. I now have to put a map and I gotta put stuff down. I gotta put a lot of stuff down. Hold on, we gotta go do that. If any engineer saw that and said, you just did that and walked away and then something happened, that engineer would be liable under the law. When a building is so bad that the law comes into it as a need to report, you done screwed up. You've definitely done screwed up. They done screwed up. Let's see if I can. I haven't gotten the. Will this fit? How you going here? I love how I put that away. It's like, I'm not going to need my Silk Touch right now. I put the Silk Touch away. 10 minutes later. I'm still putting it away! I think we're done. I'm sure the game will find a way to prove me wrong, but I think we're done. You're trying to attach logic. Don't bother trying to attach logic to that. There's no logic in that. I'm sure the guy who did it, as he was trying to defend it, thought there was logic in that. There is not. Got you guys talking though, at least. Makes me happy. So how many more layers do I even have here? Okay, let me finish this one and then I want to take a look. I want to see how much more we got to go. Covered a case study in uni where a chemical engineer who was working on a completely part of a plant drove by a crane lifting the dome for a silo that caught the wind and fell, causing injury. What? A little bit left on this level. got enough of the copper out of the way now. My inventory's looking pretty bad. I think we got enough to finish this up. And that is a full copper block. Let's go ahead and grab that. That'll do. It's gonna keep raining down more on me, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so how many levels are there left? Well, actually, we're at 37. Oh, there's too many left. There's too many left. It goes down to 0, doesn't it? It goes down to 4. Yeah, there's a bit left. All right, let's dump my items. Oh, I gotta combine down the copper first. Hold on. Might as well just leave that out. I'm gonna need it again eventually anyway. Oh, I left the diorite on the wall. We don't need that anymore. And that's the wrong one. There. I'll get up to you. Can't empty you. Got close. Deep slate, granite, dirt. Most of the diorite. Andesite, coal. Okay. Cobble's not going in there. I mean, frick no, we got... I had to resort to doing just more cobble storage. I'm gonna need more shulkers or something, I don't know. Someone to buy it. I just don't know what to do with it all, man. And it's not like I'm picking up all of it. There's so much that I'm just ignoring. There. That's good enough. Okay, we put that up. That's right here. We're good. Next! I mean, technically, every time I do this, I'm going a little bit that way, too, so it's technically getting smaller every time. So I know there's, about 16 more passes, but it's not, every pass is smaller than the previous pass, because I'm doing this part, too. So it's not that bad. Still pretty freaking big. I don't want to dig that one. Well, yeah, I did. Okay, let me dig that. Moss. Okay, the deep slate and the moss I really don't need right now. We're just going to take that and chuck it. Go away. Got enough crap right now to carry like 3 of each of you. And there's more deep slate. Because I had to go through and pick this up. I was trying to ignore picking that up, but nope, couldn't ignore it. Had to grab it. There. Right, let's repair this. Put one here. Here. there. Okay, we're good. What was that? Why did it slow down? Weird. And you can go away too. Okay, we're good. Next! This one's good to go, although I do want to get that iron. Before it starts floating away. Get you two. There. Watching Alton Brown the other day was showing like a gluten-free version of Christmas cookies. Do I want it? Okay, I guess we're fortunate. I didn't want to fortunate, but I guess we're fortunate. It's fine. I do wish we could, with the Hun going through all the stuff that with the livers and the kidneys and all the crap their body is just like no to. There's so many recipes that I'm just trying to ignore lately. I think highly sugared cookies are really high on that list. This is such a huge test year for this type of thing. I'm just looking at those cookies and drooling. I didn't know where I was going with that. It was just something that was going through my head. Christmas cookies you have every time. You love the bit with the number of cookies dropping every time the camera cut away. Yeah. I mean, it's honest. Christmas cookies are definitely... I mean, they're just sugar cookies. They really are. But they're the time of year when you feel like you can indulge on the sugar cookies. Let's go fix this one. That should do it. Go down to this end, we can do it again. The best recipe show up, we can't make them. It's not even that the best recipes show up, but you can't make them. It's that all these recipes existed beforehand. But you didn't... There were already so many recipes you were already making and enjoying before that. But now that you're not having all that other stuff, you see the stuff that you can't have, it's like, oh man, I really want that now. Well, you did before, but you had other stuff instead. There's a lot of that now. Stupid dead zone. What is up with this dead zone? I don't know why. So weird. I'm hoping that when I finish, that just disappears. I just don't know how to fix it otherwise. I feel for people who have like the holidays at a slightly different time period because you're basically dealing with the holidays twice. The holidays that everybody celebrates and then the holidays that you actually get. I don't know if that's a good or a bad. Sometimes I think that's a good thing, but a lot of times I think that's just annoying. I've seen that for a lot of people lately. Dadgummit. That's shovel. There we go. I'm sure a few ores just floated up there. Not looking for them anymore. Are we good? Oh, no, I think we gotta put one right here. And now we're good. Oh, we gotta get that. There. I actually care about lapis. I don't know why. It's not that uncommon. You know, I don't even know, is lapis even that uncommon now? It certainly doesn't feel like it when it's always in my face. Like, they're doing the Abba caving, they're talking about lapis is worth X number of points, and I'm like, why? What? Is it rare? They always seem to find it, man. Oh, already full again? Good. I should do the same as what I'm doing with the copper and turn that into a block. We got more coming up too. That's good enough. Okay. That one, I guess. These are all you. There. Yeah, that's the thing. All these things should be like. That's, man, the American way of doing sweets. We should, like, have a dessert and have, like, a cookie. Or a tray with a bunch of tiny somethings. Or bite-sized things. We are so ingrained in... stuffing. Get it all, man. Oh, I missed one. There we go. I mean, I'm part of the problem. I don't want to be, but I'm definitely part of the problem with that. Why did I not fix this row at all or something? I must have forgotten this one. We're almost done with it. So, let's finish it. Now we're just taking out the top layer. I'm actually kind of looking forward to the fact that we're going to have to start using up all that. I almost said terracotta. Tough. That we've been gathering for all this time to get all these walls done. Can't wait to see what this place looks like when it's all said and done. I mean, I know we know what it's going to look like, but I want to see it. Come here. We're not even at diamond level yet. We're close. No, we know we're not. We're not close. We're almost at. We are just approaching gold level. That's what it was. We're gonna start seeing that in the ground now. Go away! Hi, Fire Red Lily. I'm sorry to stress you out. I mean, for a video that gets like a whole 50 views, not worth having you spend hours on it. I mean, it is because you do great work, but it isn't. Oh, no, there's a question about tomorrow? Hold on, I'm looking. Are we doing TFC Tuesday next week? As far as I'm considered, we are. Yeah? I see no reason not to. In fact, more so since people will be home to watch it. Maybe even on early. That's a good point. Maybe next week we might do TFC Tuesday early. Because people will be here. Are our volumes down or something? What the heck? volumes are the same. Oh, I know why. I'm dumb. We can't hear the music that as much right now. Also, this is just broken lately. My hearing. It's the water. Someone was asking earlier about is the sound working right? It's the water. The water makes it difficult for us to hear what's going on, I think. Did I just dadgummit? I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it because that's annoying me. We removed more of it. Did that... Nope. Still not fixed. When you say you plan to be there, Firebird Lily, do you mean at the normal time or do you mean earlier? Oh, frick, I'm full. Okay. Just wondering. It's going fine, Ian. It's going fine. I'm not going back there. How full am I? I just want to get some of these ores combined down, I think. Okay, go and put those up. Wait, tomorrow? Yes? Dude, I would have canceled if we were going to cancel. I thought you meant like next week, next week. I would have brought it up if I thought of it, which I probably would have, because I have other things canceling for the churches and stuff like that on next week or on this week and next week. So I would have thought about it. What time to start? I think we're going to stick with 2 for tomorrow. Next week, I think there might be more people available. We'll see what happens. If more people are available to next week, we can start earlier. But I don't want to start 2 hours early for nothing. So. I saw some ores floating up there. Where'd that go? Oh well, it's gone. Or I picked it up, I'm not sure. Before this gets too broken, let's go ahead and switch to Eleanor. Thirteenth is for me. What's 13th? Like the 13th of next month? Well, let's go with 1 week at a time here for that. But yeah, I mean, I know that not everyone's going to be available at all times. As long as we can get the server going, it's fine. You know, I like having you around, Ian, but if you can't be there, you can't be there. I don't even want to know how long it took me to remove. I'm full again. Is this one full too? Yeah, that one's already full. Just pick up what I can and then we'll go dump. Oh, there was iron there up there. Somehow missed an iron. Wondering how that cavity is formed there. Could just be some of the dots that are in the ground still. Let's see. Alright, let's go dump. Oh, it's the time of day that we're repairing things too. Let's do that first. Buy a pumpkin. They're cheap. Oh, I missed the cutoff time. We're not going to get triple out of it. I didn't get here fast enough. We got it for you, and we might have gotten it from you. Nope. Okay. Alright, what we got this time? Okay. Eat that. that, eat that, eat that. Take this too. I think we were 4 up. Yeah. Ash Blast, congratulations on your 140-month pack anniversary. We're now 5 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There, put this back on the bar. Alright, Eleanor, let's go. First, remove the 2 layers here. Remove 2 layers of this one. Then we'll repair this layer. Check. Okay, digging. So anyone see reviews for good movies or shows lately, or seen stuff that they want to discuss? I'm just watching trailers for movies coming out next year. I think like 1 interests me. Actually, 2 or 3, but at least one of them was made by the director for Green Knight, and Green Knight was a really cool looking, very high, not highfalutin, like artsy movie, and it looked interesting. The new Avatar movie, did you see it? I have not heard good things. I've heard it's pretty. That's the only thing I've heard that's good. You're seeing it tomorrow? If you enjoy that type of thing, enjoy that type of thing. Don't let me ruin your fun. I personally have no interest. Oh, nice. You been looking forward to seeing that one, Ash? I've been looking forward to seeing that. Well, kind of looking forward to it. Did you see when he did that short series on, like, sleeping? He's an actor. I wouldn't call him a good actor, so I'm hoping that he does a really good job on it. Reviewers panned one of your favorite movies. Which movie? The 13th Warrior. You'd like another season of Edge of Sleep. Edge of Sleep was a good concept. I didn't think it was well acted. I thought it was an interesting idea. We'll see what happens with it. But I have said before that I'm picky. I tend to be more in agreement with the critics that I watch. Or at the very least, when I watch the criticism, I'll know enough about what they said to know if I might actually possibly still enjoy it anyway. I'll tell you one thing. I wish I had watched the correct review. I talked about that the Green Knight it actually relates to what I was just talking about earlier. So they're coming out with a movie next year done by the same dude, right? And it looked, I remember the word, it looks high concept. Which can be really good, can also be very not enjoyable to me, because I tried watching The Green Knight, and it was one of the guys that I watch talked up and down about how good it was and praised the this and the that and the other thing, and man, I hated that movie. That movie was such garbage to my brain. I hated it so much. It was just so much visual slop. It was pretty, and it was if you've ever seen The Ring, I love The Ring, by the way, but the video that they show in The Ring that for like the important this is the movie that's going to kill you thing, it's very just art house. Like someone in film class was trying to make something that would make you go wow when they don't really know what makes people go wow type of thing. And I enjoy that movie greatly, but I also know that there's stuff about that movie that's just like, that's not really good. I just enjoy it. But man, that Green Knight movie, oh, that one just got me. But yeah. But critics are critics. You just pick a group of critics that you enjoy, that you think fits your style, and then try and cater what you think you'll enjoy from what they say. You can't. There are movies that critics that I enjoy have said suck that I enjoyed, and there are movies that critics that I enjoy said were great and I thought were horrible. But the majority of the time, the combination of the critics that I watch is correct, and it stops me from spending $30 to $50 on a movie that I really shouldn't have spent $30 to $50 on the whole trip for multiple people. There is no critic that exists with any integrity that you can believe. That's a pretty broad statement there. Okay, you can, all right. I didn't need to put down 2. I should have just put down 1. We're still working on this one. Put this one away. You and me are definitely on opposites for that, Kristen. You can't believe that people still listen to reviewers. I can't believe people go into movies without checking the review first. I'm very frugal with my money, and I like to spend it on stuff that I think I'm going to enjoy anyways. Oh, well, if you're going beyond theater, it doesn't, just a general consensus for something that you're just going to watch on a streaming service that you already paid for, that's different. No, I'm talking when you got to spend the big bucks on it. Nah, I still enjoy the theatrical experience. I think there's still value in some things to go see. Support some of the bigger stuff. Like the Leslie Nielsen movie that came out recently, I was happy to go see that in the theaters. That's something that you want to see with other people laughing around you. That's the point. And I did, and I enjoyed it because of that. It would have been great if there were more people there, but there weren't because, to be honest, a good portion of the theater experience is kind of dying. But I did enjoy it more hearing anybody laughing along with me. What'd I hit? Okay. Let's dodge that. Back over here. Let's do that. Is the rest good? Rest is good. Oh, I don't watch many people who actually get official access. The closest I think to that, I do watch Dan Murrell, but I trust Dan Murrell to give his actual opinion and to give a good one. Whether or not I agree with it is up to scrutiny sometimes, but I trust him to give a good, honest opinion that is well thought out. But the other guys I watch, nah, they don't get paid a lot. I do enjoy every once in a while, though, Chris, watching some Angry Joe style content for types of games that I don't actually care about, honestly, because other people can get so passionate about them sometimes. It's kind of interesting to get into their world, into their mind and their world a little bit sometimes. Like watching people getting very angry about football and basketball. I games because of how, oh man, the stuff that goes into that. But you ain't gonna ever see me pick up a controller to play a single Madden game, and it's not because of the stuff behind Madden. It's because I just don't care. That said, there are other people who really, really do. And I think that they have interesting opinions about it. So yeah, that's an exception to the rule for that. To me, I get the idea of watching the stream. Sometimes I just like to hear the history and the interest of of other people's thoughts. Like the 7 Days to Die stuff too. Like I've touched that, but I'm not so into it that I'm gonna start playing it again. But man, people are into that game. I'm not going to get into the Five Nights at Freddy's type of stuff though, because that's just gone so off the rails. It's just talking about Five Nights at Freddy's as a game is like talking about Minecraft as an indie. It's not anymore. Sure runs like one a lot of time though. Oh, full. I really wish I had a crafting bench right over here that I could just use to combine that down a bit. Nap, yes. Not touching that movie for nothing. No, thank you. Well, yeah, they're attaching logic to something that didn't have logic in the first place. You could tell the dude is just trying to make a good game with some kind of interesting lore and a little bit, but without any forethought as to what was coming in the future. And it is kind of funny watching them try to. Game that came out because of that series. The game that's a simple indie game with hours of lore sometimes, but lore behind it. You enjoyed the first one? Or the first game? Oh, you saw the first... So you saw the first movie, the first FNAF movie. Okay. We've actually been... We just started watching the the second Knives Out movie, because finding time to sit down and watch things with Hunt is, again, impossible. But we actually had, like, a moment earlier today, and we started that movie. And that's the type of thing where it's well-produced enough and free enough that I don't care anymore, but I've heard that it's, like, not great. But, man, I've been laughing my ass off at that movie. Haven't hit the meat of the movie yet, though. Interested to. Not full. No. Not full. Your turn. Get some more in there. Freaking deep slate from. Go away! Keep picking up deep slate. This one first, because that's going to be right here. This is the one that we're not using right now. This one. I do wish that they would, like, rethink how the movie theaters do things now. Like, we're past the point where you're gonna have, for the most part, hundreds, or even oftentimes, at least from what I've seen in my theaters, we're past the point where people are gonna be going out to see movies in the hundreds. There's exceptions to every rule, but every time I go to a movie lately, doesn't matter how well known or whatever it is, if I see like a dozen groups of people in there, that's huge. Usually there's a dozen people in total, not like a dozen groups, just like a dozen total. I think it would be kind of interesting to see like theaters just switch to small rooms with big screens that people just don't have at home, that you can like rent out a room for like a small party, or just instead of having like movies that they rotate through, they're always the new movies. Like you have your like half your theaters are the brand spanking new big movies, and then the other half of the theaters keep rotating through classics from the past. Like, I would love to be able to go see Ghostbusters on the big screen again. Or at all. I don't think I ever saw Ghostbusters on the big screen now that I think about it. I would love to see a remaster of Ghostbusters. Not like a Star Wars type of make everything CGI remaster. Just like a nice, crisper looking version of that movie. Or Unforgiven. That movie is such an incredible movie, and I would love to see that again. It would be nice if they would do like smaller, just like for this week we're going to show that movie, for the next week we're going to show that movie on the screen, and the next week we're going to show that. Just rotate through these old classic movies that are still stuff that you'd love to see on the big screen. Yeah, you heard about that lately, right? I'd love to be able to sit through that too. I talked about that I think last week, where there's no way I'm going to be able to find time to watch that in the theaters. I would love to, with the Kill Bill series. If it's in my area, there's no way I'm going to have time to go see it. There's no way I'm going to be able to bring it on. There's no way it's worth. That one is worth it to me. I would love it to be though. Yeah, just wish it was more common though. I know that I know there's theaters that do that. I just think it shouldn't be like this small theater. I think AMC should frickin' do that. I think Cinemark should do that. I think all these giant theaters should have. They have the new movies and they have the movies running through a long rotation. Honestly, I think there's, I've thought about this lately. Like, when you're looking at like old games, right? The games from the 90s and the early 2000s. A lot of them are really good. And it's not just because they spent more time on them. It's not because like one of the best reasons I could think of that people will bring up for that, and it's one I've thought of a lot in the past. They need to be good out the door because there's no downloading and update. which is why there's still some games that have some glitches in them up to this day, because there's no way they can fix them. It's a cartridge. But sans that, when you have a selection of dozens of games to choose from instead of hundreds, it's just a completely... Same thing with the movies. The dozens versus hundreds. There's just so... There's so many movies that come out lately. It's so easy for things to just fall under the radar when there's so many that come out. And back at, like, in the 90s, you might get like one good movie every month. You get a couple different movies, but they're not all like epic $100 million level movies. You get like smaller, like a lot of the movies would feel like what the smaller movies would be today. I don't know, man. I don't know how to describe the thing that's going through my head. Honestly, it just feels like things aren't the same because of how many things there are now. Yeah, I think the big part changed when it didn't become 2 movies a summer. I think the big thing changed after the summer blockbuster started happening. That's when things started to really just change. That was both the best and worst things that has happened to movies. Do I generally think there's enough market? See, do I think there's enough market for people to have small movies in their theaters where, or either A, have it be where they rotate through old movies and you can go see them on the big screens again, or 2, have it so that you have small rooms so you can have like more theaters in there and smaller groups in there for a theatrical experience where maybe you just like rent it out or something like that. Do I think that it's sustainable? Summer blockbusters go back to the 90s. Yes. Yeah, I think it's sustainable. Do I think it's sustainable at the level that the current theaters are doing? No. But I don't think the theaters are ever going to go back to the way that they were. I don't think we're ever going to get back to where blockbusters are as huge, where movie theaters are as big, where people make as much money as they used to outside of streaming. I don't think that's ever coming back. I think that they need to find a new way to do it. And I think that is an idea. And that's another thing. Honestly, just so much stuff needs to just like change. Like the publishers take too much money as a good example. Like, well, okay, well then people aren't going to show it. So if people aren't showing it, then people aren't watching it, then publishers aren't making any freaking money. Things gotta switch, man. I think there's a lot of people who share your opinion about the theaters are dying, and it should. But I think there's enough other people out there who enjoy the theatrical experience that it could still be a thing. It's just the current practice is not sustainable. I think we got time to start working on this layer here, and I think that we're gonna have to call. We got about 25, 30 minutes before I gotta go. I do plan on being on again tonight. I have no idea what. Okay, when I say I have no idea, I am unsure of what we're going to do tonight. I plan on being on. I plan on being on because we're gonna do our workout tonight. We don't have cards, so I won't be staying long away. I just gotta go do the work, go help lead the workout, come back sweaty, and do something on here. Could be Deep Rock Galactic. Could I mean, there's the base three. There's this, Deep Rock Galactic, and Sunlit Valley. That does not mean that I'm not going to do something different. And honestly, if you guys have suggestions of what to do tonight, if you guys want to see something, I'd be game to take suggestions. We're going to have like 2 hours tonight. We could do something for 2 hours. We could try a new game. I wouldn't mind trying a new game if a bunch of you guys are going to be there to see it too. Noida. Okay, so the only problem I have with Noida right now is that we have that. I'm kind of at the catch-22 moment of what I'm doing in Noida. I am too far along in a run to stop it, but I've been away from it for too long to want to continue it. I'm kind of stuck. Eventually, I'll want to get back to Noida. I think I'm Noida'd out for a little bit, though. You haven't played Vagante in forever. That's true, I haven't. I don't know if there's anything changing it. I doubt it. But I don't know. Peak's a good idea. Hold on, let me go. Return to more coffee, damn it. It's definitely a coffee return day. Just lost the dog. I think the dog went upstairs. Good, okay. What's that game with the RV? I've seen that once or twice lately, and that one looks like it'd be a lot of fun too. I don't know anything about Moonlighter. I don't know that. RV there, yeah, that one. I don't know how much that one is, but that one looks like it might be a lot of fun too. see any copper. Looks like I hit some at some point. Oh, I hit iron. Okay. Yeah, I saw you get annoyed with how I was playing with people the other day with Peak. I know, Kristen. I did take it seriously. Like right after you left, I was taking it seriously. I don't think we had fun with that. I had gotten my guffaws in for that, and I moved on, and we just played the game, and it was kind of fun. Well, it wasn't kind of fun. It was pretty fun. Unfortunate. Later, Ryu. So maybe Vagante tonight. Maybe Peak. Well, Peak does annoy me a little bit for that. For a limited inventory thing, but yeah. I both get annoyed by that, but understand it. The one that does annoy me for the inventory at big time is the ghost one. Phasmophobia. The inventory in that one bugs. That one. You're right, Ash. That one bugs the snot out of me because it kind of wants you to use everything, but you cannot carry everything. Tempting, but no, I can't do that. That's so wrong, Kristen. That's so wrong. I left early when he told you to break my... I didn't... No, I didn't. No, I had never intentionally broke your streak. Or intentionally left when someone said to. I may not care about the streak thing, but I'm not going to, like, troll others with it. Why did you not come down? What did I miss here? Why did I miss? Whatever. Break it. Is that everything? Okay, I do want to specifically make sure that we get this one. Alright, there we go. Oh, hi, guy! Can we just knock you way over there so I don't get your item? Thank you. Now, don't bother me. Go away. Float away. Oh. Freaking dirt. In my way. There we go. Man, my memory is so bad, I'm starting to wonder if I did that thing. I'm 99% certain I did not do that thing. Yeah, I can always claim innocence because I have no idea, because as far as I know, that I always am. I don't remember the past enough to know sometimes. The thing Chris was just talking about. There we go, one more level. It's time to switch to Betty, though. And I'm alone again. Could repair a little bit. I don't want to, though. Wait. Why is... Okay. That. Don't break that. Got to fill in some of these walls soon. Wild Woods. Why does that sound familiar? So you gather resources as a huh, that looks interesting. As a caravan goes along, you gather resources along a path. So like unrailed, sort of. Except that you're not building a rail, you're just collecting stuff. Collect during the daylight, then survive the horde at night. Interesting. And Ash has it. Have you tried it, and is it any good, Ash? Oh, no, Anime Girl has it. I thought I read that quickly. I saw A. That was the extent that my brain just worked on that one. I am correct. It did start with an A. Yeah, that's well, okay. Well, okay. Anime Girl said something. Okay, I was gonna say Ash Plus said something right after Anime Girl. That was later. That was just screwed up in my head. No, that was just me. That was all me. I gotta combine some of this down. Get rid of the lapis. Jesus, it's like 8 ore. Get away. I would like to do a different game other than the ones we've been doing lately, though. I do want to play some Sunlit Valley, but I know that we've only been doing basically 3 games lately, and As much as I enjoy Survivors, I don't think everyone else is enjoying Survivors as much as I'm enjoying Survivors. And I just have not picked another game to fill the gap yet. So I wouldn't mind doing some other stuff. Okay, another small game. We have Sunlit Valley and we have Minecraft. I don't need a Terraria because Terraria will fill up all my time. Plus, we'll probably be approaching Terraria again when they finally come out with their new content. I'm digging a hole. I did say in the title. Look, I gotta dig. Talk to me. They're all the final update for Terraria. Oh, did you ever see the the info on whatever happened to Terraria Outer Worlds? Man, that game looks so good and just died out of nowhere. I really wish that one hadn't died the way it had. Well, they handed off the game to another studio, and the other studio basically, like, screwed it up, gave it up, went back to Relogic, and then they just took the code that was already done. This is summarizing from what I recall, from what I saw, from what I've seen, and said, "Okay, we're either starting from scratch or we're just scrapping the game." And so they spent a whole bunch of money on this, and it just went nowhere. And it sucks because it looked like it was going to be a good game. I mean, just the idea of being able to play Terraria and be able to go to other worlds? That alone, you sold me, man. You sold me. Are you full too? You're not full. Okay. I don't want a flint. Go away. Yeah. It died from the code. Which is a shame. It's still a concept that I'd love to see them approach at some point. What's the next version? 1.4.6, if I remember correctly? Oh, I would love to see 1.5 be where, and now you can go to another world. Just make it part of frickin' vanilla Terraria. Oh, that'd be so... King of the Castle. If I have, I don't remember it. Oh, is it? Oh, no. Oh, I don't know if that doesn't look like my kind of game. Oh. Oops. I was in the wrong one. My bad. Oh yeah, I got you. And I'm happy to take the suggestion. Does not look like my cup of tea, though. I have to say, don't let that discourage you from ever suggesting anything or talking about anything again. Just because I said no to that one, I still love it when you guys bring stuff up. Come on, let me finish. We gotta have enough to finish. We can finish, right? Finish this one, then I can dump my stuff, and then I gotta go anyway. Oh, I see you. Nope. Nope. Oh, dadgummit. Fine, just leave it. Flatten that out at some point anyway, it's fine. Now hold on. This is all... Oh, there it goes. Okay, it did fix a lot of it. Okay, so if I fix... Now I gotta know. Oh, that did do a lot. Okay, hold on. Let me just put this together really quick. Okay, I don't know why this is unfinished. But that fixed a big old stack of stuff right there. Oh, hold on, get rid of you. Yeah, this is small enough now where I can do this and just have the whole thing be flat, and I can actually, like, get it all set up there. Still don't know why this one's not fixing. That's fine. We'll figure it out at some point. It'll all settle down eventually anyways. Let me get my bucket. I'm looking at this. Well, that's from this part here. I don't know what that's going to fix, but this... I guess... Everything from this point over should be fine. So this should definitely fix... I mean, when I go up here and go... Yeah. You should be fine too. Okay. We still have this big dead zone here. I think I get it now. I think the water might not be updating because there was like miniature miniature bodies of water in there initially, so the water in the middle of the body of water is not updating. Like, this is an aquifer that was going through here, right along this point a little bit. It's kind of stopped. It might explain why this is here. I don't know. I don't know why this one's messed up. This one's just weird. Maybe it's the same thing. I don't know. But this is all source block going straight down here. That should be updating. Well, at least we got this good. It makes me hopeful that a lot of this will be fixed as we continue going backwards more. And I might just take a moment and just try and repair a lot of this. I might. Not right now. Just because I got this all flattened at the moment, it might be worth doing. But yeah, I gotta go. I'll be back tonight, probably around 9 o'clock. Feel free to keep talking about stuff, and we'll figure out what game we're doing. If I can get Meteor and fire a Lily and someone, I might just go ahead and do Peak. We'll see. Be kind of fun to do a Rindy Peak. Peak of Rind. Interesting. Yeah, that might be tonight. That'd be great. Oh, but right now, I gotta go. I will see you guys tonight. Who's on right now that I can send people off to? I did not mean to click that. Milby, playing Slime Rancher 2. Well, that works. Have fun with Milby. I will see you guys tonight. Bye-bye.